we're switching to Lagos Island now, where our correspondent, Chris, our very senior correspondent, I must add, Chris Elems, is on standby to bring us up to speed with what is happening on the island of Lagos, especially after those fire incidents that we noticed with Afriland Building, Afriland Towers, as well as Central Plaza. Chris Elems, it's good to see you this morning. I wish the circumstances were different, though, because we can see that quite a number of people are gathered around you, and they do not look very happy. You did cover the incident on the fire. Can you bring us up to speed with what the situation currently is on the island of Lagos?
Thank you, Malkwe, and thank you, Kayla. Well, you know, it's already 72 hours since this incident happened on the Lagos Island, the Afriland Tower building, where unfortunately 10 people have been confirmed dead. And, you know, it brings to question or to mind some vital conversations when it comes to fire drills, when it comes to building codes and others. I felt that would have been quite avoidable if we had put, fortunately, those people, about 10 of them, you know, have been confirmed dead. You know, that same day, that's in the evening, at about 7:30 p.m., another incident occurred just behind the Mandela's building. And if you can see behind me, the rubbles, you know, being cleared at the moment. You can see an excavator there, you know, trying to get the rubbles cleared. And just to also bring to mind that this Mandela's building, first of all, got burnt about 3 years ago. And right now, another fire incident. And a lot of people have been asking questions. Why is this happening? You know, thankfully, no life was lost in this very incident. But then, billions of naira have actually gone, you know, gone up in flame. And right now, the market leadership, they're not really happy about certain things. They've made certain demands, you know, which include, why don't we have a fire point within the market? You know, this is a very big market, and a lot of activities happen. Millions of people, okay, let me know, hundreds of thousands of people come in here every day to do business, to buy things, and here you get almost anything you really need. It's a big business area. And so the question is, why don't we have a fire point within the market? Because you see, they have interconnected roads, and they are often very tiny roads. And so if they have maybe a fire point within, it would be easier to deal with these issues of fire outbreak, and especially towards the end of the year when we usually would experience things like that. But this one that happened, someone said that it was as a result of changeover of power source, and that's another issue that has been begging, you know, answers. Why don't they also have a central point where power can actually get to this market? So I'll be talking to a few of the leadership here. One of them is the president of the Igbo community in Lagos. He's with me here. I would like to come around, Chief. Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Okay. Just tell us your name quickly.
Chief Sunday Ude is my name.
Okay, Chief Sunday Ude, thank you for being here today. This is of great concern to you and, of course, to the traders right here at the market. When the news came to you, what came to your mind?
Well, yesterday, Igbo speaking community in Lagos, we held our executive meeting, and that was when we got such report. And we sent a delegate, which I'm the leader of the delegates, to come and pay solidarity visit to our people. In fact, it is something very obvious that we don't know how to say about it. But every year, this kind of incidents are always occurring here. The thousands of traders have been rendering useless every time, every moment, every year. So I don't know. I want to use this opportunity to call the attention of the Lagos state government to come to their aid. And at the same time, the management of the market. So because we don't know where the fire always came from. I don't know whether it's from electrical fault or whether it's the lack of management. But I believe that these markets have a security, and the security is working day and night. So any means where the markets, where the fire is coming, they're supposed to have traced it out. And that is why we are here, to find out, to find a lasting solution to this. Look at the economic meltdown of this country now, and look at how many thousands of people that will render useless. These traders, most of them, they lend money from bank. They don't have their money on their own. And now these fire incidents happened. All their goods, everything have got damaged. So please, I will use this opportunity to call the attention of our able governor of this Lagos state, which we know that he's normally assist when this type of thing occur. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so very much. We know that when things like this happen, women are also very much affected, and they also have a representation, the women leader amongst the Igbo-speaking communities in Lagos State. Madam, good to have you join us today. Just quickly tell us your name.
Thank you. My name is Chief Mrs. Chinyereze.
All right, madam, you heard this. I'm sure to you it hit differently as a woman. You know, how did you react to it when you heard about another fire around here?
I felt very bad, and that's the reason why we are here, to express our deepest sympathy to each and everyone that is being affected by this particular fire incidents. My sympathy and my heart goes to the business owners here, and the friends and families who are affected by this particular fire incident, because I know that's their means of livelihood, and those ones that lost their properties. And as a woman leader, I'm ensuring that we work tirelessly to ensure that there will be a relief effort to all the affected people. And also, we would like the state to investigate into this matter so that we will know the cause of this particular incident, and so that we can be able to ensure that it will not occur again. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so very much. And we have one of, because several plazas are actually got burnt here, about 4 of them. And we have one of the owners of the plaza who actually got affected by this. It's good to have you, Dickin. Thank you for joining us today. How are you coping, since this incident happened?
Thank you, sir. It has been terrible. It has been very, very disheartening. It has not been easy. It is one fire too many. We lost a lot of our goods. We lost our shops, and plazas are going down, especially my own plaza. It's going down. The fire did not start from my plaza, but because we are neighbors to those plazas, we are caught in this inferno. So it has not been easy. It can only be by the mercy and grace of God that we are trying to see how we can encourage ourselves. Thank you, sir.
Okay, and right now there are certain issues, certain concerns by the traders here, at the market. Would you want to tell us a few of them? You feel that these things, once they are addressed, some of these issues would also be addressed?
Yeah, thank you very much. Our major concern in the market presently is, for some time ago, we appealed to the authorities to help us get a fire plant here. And if the Lagos government can come to our aid and give us a fire plant within the market, it will reduce this kind of carnage. That's our major problem. Now, last year when it happened in Mandela's Mall, Lagos came in, they were able to clear the roads. At least you can drive in safely to the market and drive out. And we say thank you to Lagos government. They did very well. Our major concern now is to have a fire plant within the market.
Okay, and beyond the issue of fire plants within the market, we've also heard issues of building extension approval. Some of these buildings are approved, the extensions are approved, and then you see them blocking the very, very narrow path further. And then another issue is that of the quality of materials used. Chibike, you have also been one of those advocates, of a good market market environment. You want to speak more on this, on some of your concerns as well, and the way forward at the moment.
Thank you very much. First, I want to appreciate the governor of Lagos State, His Excellency, Governor Sanwo-Olu. You've been an excellent leadership in Lagos. Your leadership has actually portrayed unity, has portrayed love, but we want to thank the team of the fire servicemen, all the agencies, the LAPCA, the safety. We want to thank them for their immense contribution to stop this inferno. It could have been worse than this. We are the members of the Mumbai Mandela's Association Business Owners. We want to thank them specially. One of the things I believe it is unity brings engagement. We have stakeholders in this market. And one of the emphasis I want to pull down here so that the leadership of Lagos State will understand that the agencies that are coming in here, should also know that we have existing leadership in this market, because it is so disheartening that when you see some leaders, some agencies of government, they come in speaking in a manner that people are already injured. This fire cost people billions, millions has been lost here. So when you see some of the agents of the government coming in here to talk down on people without engaging people, without portraying what leadership of Sanwo-Olu it is actually portraying for, it's disheartening. So I want to use this medium for also appeal to the governor, to speak to the agencies that comes here. Let them engage the leadership. When you engage the leadership, you provide solution. When you don't engage the leadership, there's no solution. So what we're asking, we need the agencies to engage the leadership on certain areas of fire measures. We have said it before, we need a fire station within this Mandelas. This is one of the biggest clothing markets in Nigeria, not just in Lagos State, in Nigeria. So we need all the fire equipment, and before this fire equipment, there should be education. We've had this incident before, and the former governor of Lagos State, Raji Fashola, His Excellency Raji Fashola, he sent out a team. He engaged the leadership of the market, and we had solutions. That education on fire equipment, education on the use of those fireballs, and each shop should have fireballs. And each shop should also have fire extinguishers to curtail this incident, because it has been reoccurring. So what we are pleading to the governor, the leadership of the governor, to please, all the agencies are coming in here. We know you are the government. Government are for the people. Government are by the people. Without us, there's no government. So for them to engage us, to know what we want, by engagement, we'll be able to curtail this. There are a lot of extensions that are, some of us are against these extensions. Some of us are against this generators that have been up there. Because if the generators are downstairs.
But I remember the government had said at a point that no generator should be kept up there. What happened?
Like I said, it is lack of that engagement. When you come, you meet some certain of people, or you have meetings with just landlords, there are stakeholders here. There are people this thing affect. It affects the landlord, it affects the traders. So when we have this engagement, we'll be able to have an agreement. I believe in written agreement. When a document is being written, I believe it ties everybody.
Thank you so very much. And of course, this is the state of things at the moment right here at the Mandela's building, just by the Mandela's building, the Central Plaza. And we'll still be here to get more updates, on happenings around there. And of course, we'll be able to get these across to you. Thank you for being part of our work today.
Losses, and they certainly want to be involved in the solutions. So we're looking forward to seeing and hearing from the Lagos State government on how they intend to engage with the traders on the island, and also those who work in the buildings, in the tall buildings on the island, to see how we can stop a recurrence of this sort of situation. But thank you very much for your reporting, our senior correspondent, Chris Elems, speaking on the aftermath of the fire incident that happened on Lagos Island.